Welcome back, Coach Serene here. Today we're focusing on a movement sequence that is designed around hip openers. This is going to be a quick sequence to help you guys open up your adductor group, your inner thigh group, as well as activate your hip extensors. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. For this first position, we just need one training stick. You could use a long stick or the short stick, it doesn't matter. But what I want to first focus on is the position of my back leg and activating my rear glute. So if I draw my left foot forward, I've got my stick with both hands roughly at my chest level at 12 o'clock. Now the back foot is relaxed, but my hips are tucking forward, and I'm trying to find an angle where I feel some stretch going this forward direction while squeezing my glute muscle right here. So we want to make sure that we have enough stretch going in the front, we can maintain pelvic position as well as create effort into our stick. Chest level, 12 o'clock, tuck our hips, gently lean in to that forward position to a point that I feel I have enough stretch on the back part of my right leg. And I'm gonna just go ahead and tuck and squeeze my glute. So right here, I'm driving into my stick, 30-40% effort. Straight arms, hold what you have for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, reset. Tuck hips, lean into it, squeeze your glute, effort through the stick. Hold that at 12 o'clock, lots of effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, deep breath in, tuck, do one more, forward, squeeze, hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a pause right here. Exchange legs. Same thing, find that effort through your stick, tuck your tail, lean into that position, squeeze what you have for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back, pause, reset, tuck, lean, effort down through that stick for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got one more. Already feeling a lot more release across my quadricep. Into my hip here, let's go ahead and tuck, squeeze your bum, push, hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly come back up. Excellent job. Now I'm gonna take my left leg back into a forward position. I'll face you, so it makes more sense. Instead of it being a true half kneeling, I'm gonna move it into what's called like a captain shape, just to the side, so my knee's in line with my ankle right here. Where I place the stick is gonna be just in line with my ankle. So a little bit more forward of that. And what I want to feel is that my right arm is going to grip palm forward. My left hand is also palm forward. So I'm going to push my effort away from my body, going this way into my stick, push down with this left hand, and then tuck my hips so I get more of this inner thigh area as well as the front of my right side. So here we go. I'm going to push my stick away. I'm also getting a good stretch into the whole right side of my body. Now I'm going to travel. I'm traveling towards my left. Traveling towards my left. Inner thigh, hip area. Lots going on across that right side. Gently come back. 30-40% effort. Downward through your left hand. Here we go. We can even get some flex in the stick if you'd like. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that one more time. Here we go. Push, hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to bring the stick on the outside of my left and right up against my shin. My thigh is fine. Similar placement, but now I want to go ahead and flip my hand facing back. My other hand still faces forward. So my right hand faces behind, left hand forward. I'm going to push my left leg into my stick and try to resist that with my left side, okay? So inner thigh is going to be working to open here. I've got the outer glute kicking in. So effort, lots of effort right here. Push into the stick, 30-40%. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. You'll feel that on the outer part of your glute as well. Great hip opener. Here we go. Push, hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your leg definitely has contact on that stick. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then gently release that side. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So I've got my captain position right here. Heel in line with my knee. First off, both hands facing forward. I've got a really open position through my left side. My hip is also facing forward. Inner thigh on my right gets a good stretch. We're going to travel a little bit. Remember, your effort goes down right here into this bottom hand. Push 30-40%. Go for a little ride into your right side. Lean into it. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Take a pause. Do that again. Push and try to flex that stick as you travel towards your right for 5, 30-40% effort. 4, 3, 2, and back. Let's do one more together. There's effort. Here we go. Great opener for the front of the hips, side of the hip, low back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Now here we go. We've got it now behind the right side, and I've got my other hand flipped. So I'm going to basically drive the outside of my leg into the stick here, and I'm going to think about almost rotating towards my right. So here we go. 30-40% effort. Push down with your bottom hand. Push into your stick for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel the difference. Outer glute is talking. That's what we want. Here we go. Pushing down. 30-40% effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, you guys. Doing great right here. Resisting the stick. Here we go. Push into it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking good. Okay, so now what we get to do is use both of our training sticks. So if you have 2 short ones, that's fine. If you want to use the 2 long ones like I'll be using today, that works as well. We'll be in a pigeon position. So make sure it's appropriate for your level. If you want to hold on to something besides the stick and use your hand on a yoga block, that's also an option. But just be mindful of how much of a true pigeon stretch you're in that's comfortable for you. So I'll first find my position here, lower my back knee, and I want to make sure that I can get my bum close towards the ground, okay? Bring one training stick here, and right here. So like 10 and 1 o'clock is fine. Around there is okay. I want to bring my effort into my sticks next. So if I have that placement, now I'm going to push down. Remember what happens when you push down. You're going to activate your lats, your arms, and your trunk, and that goes right into the position you're in. So create that radiation. Effort going down. Now, what I want to think about here is pushing into my sticks, 30-40%, as well as the front of my right shin. So by doing that, I'm now activating through the whole right glute. Whew, hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pause. Effort through those arms. Let's go again. Direct effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And let's do one more right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nothing is going to change. In fact, I'm just going to tuck my toes, my back foot under, elevate my rear leg. I'm going to lean into my sticks forward, create a little bit of an angle. I'm going to still have that direct effort down. Hold that. Squeeze your rear glute. Activate the entire position. Hold what you have for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes down. Reset. Do that again. Effort. Push for 5, 30-40%. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, we got one more here, guys. I know it's tough to hold that position. You're doing great. Drive into it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, gently lower your back foot, your back leg. Return your sticks for a moment to the ground. Bring your body back. Even make a quick little 4-point, shimmy your hips side to side. check in. So far we've activated a lot of glute tissue in the outer and inner, some inner thigh stretching as well, and that captain stretch. And you should be feeling like the whole area is really getting better connection. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Remember, your bum stays low in the beginning, your back leg is relaxed. We're taking our sticks here. Again, 10 and 1 is fine. And then from the first position here, my arms are just active, pushing into the sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and drive down as well as the front of my left shin for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back off. Remember, each side can be a little bit different. Here we go. Pushing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, you guys. We'll do one more effort through those sticks, 30-40% effort. Here we go. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a second here. Back toes tuck under. Here comes that leg, knees off the mat. Now I'm leaning, notice I'm leaning again into those sticks, slightly forward, effort down for 5, squeeze your glute on the right side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap the knee, pause, do that again. Lean into it, squeeze on that rear glute for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. I know that's a lot of work, you guys. You're doing great. Here we go. Lean and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and finally 1. Nice work. All right, gently lower that down. And now we're going to focus on a half straddle position. So it does matter where your leg is. If it's out to the side, almost in line with your body, it's going to be harder, more stretch versus slightly more forward. You can always soften your knee. One of your sticks is going to be behind you like this. We're going to just take this stick on the instep of my leg like that, and I'm taking my body into an upright position. So once I have my placement instep of my foot here, it's on the back, lower hip area, my palms face forward. I'm just going to lift my spine nice and tall. So focusing on first the position, if we can hold that. And if we can activate more, I'm going to push gently my instep into the stick into the instep. And that's where you're going to feel a lot more of that inner thigh area light up. So it's a 5 count hold, 30-40% effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, give it a breather. 2 more times. This makes a big difference because you are activating that line. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do one more right here. There's a lot of effort going on all the way through for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then carefully release what you have. Let's try the other leg. Same thing. Find the position of the foot first. That makes sense for each of you and how tight that can be for some people. Again, each side's a little bit different. Arms at this bottom letter Y, the stick wraps around the low back. You don't have to focus on pulling the stick apart right now. Just think about the inner thigh getting that activation that we want. So instep into the stick. Here we go. Nice and tall with our body. Effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Go again. Push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. A little bit more. Lift up, stay tall. Here we go. Push for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Excellent job, you guys. Beautiful work to open up those hips today.